Hi there. I'm just going to do a quick video because something came up in a forum the other day where the question was asked whether INFPs cheat, and the person who was addressing the issue posited that INFPs are maybe just behind ESFPs and who knows, maybe ENFPs in the same ballpark, very likely to betray others and to cheat in a relationship. The reasoning behind it, the way they described it, was that INFPs can always see the world of possibilities. So whenever they see another person, they can kind of picture like, am I going to have an ideal emotional connection and experience with that other person? It's almost like a fear of missing out. If I switch and go with this other person, then I will have a relationship that is more perfect than the one I will have now. So the thing is that they're not really wrong. I think that, yes, probably INFPs are more likely than other personality types to cheat. But that, I think, only tells half the story. That is, speaking personally, I have not cheated on anyone over the years. I've done lots of other stupid things, but cheating is not one of them. And when I say I've done lots of other stupid things, I have done lots of other stupid things. But anyway, what I think is true is that going back to the topic of, say, INFPs and social relationships, where I talked about that INFPs tend to treat people very similarly regardless of how close or how distant they are in terms of the emotional relationship. Start thinking about what happens if you're really close to an INFP. You're that person's girlfriend or boyfriend or what have you, and your values, you start to drift apart. The INFP likely is not going to give you a good warning that it's like, look, this relationship is, it's coming onto the rocks here and something's got to be done. Something must be changed or else we're in trouble. They're just going to kind of passively let things go the way that they're going to go. And that makes the relationship then vulnerable to someone who comes in and potentially just goes after the INFP like, I want that. They would be susceptible to being wooed by somebody else. And an INFP could very easily just I can see where they would passive their way into something else. So I think that combination of drifting with someone and not giving them ample communication that things are going wrong, and on the other hand, having somebody who's gunning for them, who really wants them to cheat, someone who's trying to appeal to them in that way, makes for a very tempting and very dangerous combination. The trick on the INFP's behalf is to recognize that cheating with someone is a problem rather than a solution, and that there is nothing to be gained by some sort of a physical change with someone else, or swapping out people physically is not solving the problem at hand. That plus the INFPs wanting to do some sort of conflict avoidance, all it takes is sort of looking ahead the extra couple of steps to say, if I acquiesce to what's happening now passively, I am creating a much bigger problem down the line that's going to be a much more conflict-rich environment that I don't want to be in. So, end of the day, I would say the answer is yes. INFPs are likelier to cheat. But if an INFP is mature and they've got some common sense, they're going to see that that is the wrong way to go. And they will do something like give a warning sign or break up or tell the other person where to go. But I can see both sides of this. So if you're an INFP, I would say be careful. Don't allow yourself to be passived into some sort of a 2 or 3-way relationship mess that you're not supposed to be in. Because getting extracted from that kind of a mess can be a real problem. So anyway, Just thought it was an interesting topic to spend a couple minutes on, and hope you got something valuable out of it.